guess the next part of this webinar is really discussing education, and Anne-Maria, bring you back to the conversation, because as we build a roadmap for sustainable trade finance, we need to be able to share best practices locally on a kind of global level. How can we do this, and what's being done? Can you also talk about the role of education in sustainable trade finance?
Well, I think one really useful forum is this webcast that we're doing, podcast or tradecast that we're doing today, because this actually shares a lot of experience from the panels who've, many years in the finance sector and in the trade finance. So I think this is one useful arena to educate people, and hopefully people today have learned or I've got probably lots of questions following this session. But I think it's important. When I left EBRD, one thing that we had looked at was possibly around the area of e-learning on trade finance or sustainability and trade finance, and we could find nothing available on Googling and trying to find some kind of courses that we could sign up to and actually learn a bit more. So we took a decision to develop one ourselves. So we've launched an e-learning course last year, which is available online. It brings together a lot of the issues that we've discussed today around what standards for supply chain, like eco standards, fair trade standards, that are there, that what platforms are available, that are internationally recognized and used by organizations, and are even promoted by financial sector as verification standards that they would need to verify and provide evidence of through their loan or trade financing. Also around ENS risk management practices and what the risks are around trade itself, and we build that into that education platform, e-learning platform. It's a living platform, so obviously things are changing rapidly, as we were hearing today. There's more progress being made. Just learned about the social loan principles that came out yesterday, I think. So that's something I'm going to be following up on after this call. So we look to building up and keeping it up to date as much as possible in this rapidly changing environment. You do have a lot of ICC, the working group obviously are building up momentum, what they're trying to do on standards, definitions, and the MFIs themselves, multilateral financial institutions, are also having some form of e-learning around sustainability in the finance sector. So there is some. There's not. You have to go and find them. So let's just say that there's room for a lot of development in this area for education. And if people are interested in looking at our course, it starts off. It's a starting point, and we build in a lot of references to other available courses that we recognize are out there at the moment. So I think it's definitely an important area to develop further, for certain.
Thanks, Anne-Maria, and I've seen some of the courses that you've worked on and developed over the previous years. Just a quick question: who are the participants of some of these courses? Who do you think are kind of benefiting most from them?
Currently, it's banks, banking professionals, or trade finance professionals. They're the groups that are more attracted to signing up to have their staff take the courses. But we are looking at possible collaboration with some industry partners, so which has been great, because although we wrote the course specifically for the financial sector, we're now actually seeing that there are more parties outside of that group that are interested in understanding what the sustainability in trade means, or what sustainability issues mean for trade. and what the resources are available for them to touch and to reach out to help them manage the sustainability issues in relation to their trade and manufacturing and products development.
Thank you very much. And request from Justin Corey, which we will do. We'll share the links, the e-courses that you're referring to on the Tradecast landing page, tradefinanceglobal.com/tradecast, and it will also share that link, and we'll be building a bit of a resource hub from this, because there are lots of questions asking for a bit more info on some of the topics we've quickly uncovered.